You know what made it even weirder was seeing this clip of Ted Cruz talking about queso. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh yeah, as he's not weird enough.
Yeah, dude.
Well, he's just charming as all get out.
I love this guy. He's the greatest example I've ever seen. We've used him as an example so many times just to show how weird, detached, charmless, and just unclever these fucking politicians are, and how their whole job is to just kind of sashay around and quip and talk in sound bites and blah blah blah. And they really, when they try to get too clever, it really is always fucking just pathetic and hilarious.
And it's no wonder their children hate them.
And you could, we use him as the kids hating their dads in politics example. He's the best. Yeah. And you can see when in the audio I'm about to play, if you look up the video, you can really see how he's just being whimsical and charming as you could possibly imagine. He really thinks a lot of himself. You know what I mean? He has this look of I'm really killing it here while he's doing this, which makes it all the better. So he's at some. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. I'm supposed to take these fucking people seriously. This guy's hanging out at a cheese competition, Senator Cruz, because that's a voter block.
The cheese market.
Right, and I want to.
I gotta get the queso vote.
But it's this idea of I'm gonna get out. Wouldn't it be great to see me at this thing? What is the thought process behind that? It's just this whole bullshit game. I'm supposed to take you seriously. Why aren't you doing something? You're a senator. Do you know how many problems there are in this fucking country? And you're hanging out. I don't have time to hang out at a cheese competition. I would never do that.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, he sounded really concerned about a lot of things during the primaries.
Yeah,
and now he's at cheese competitions.
Just chilling out? No, I think this was from December. Yeah, okay. So let's check this out. The reporter asked him about queso.
What makes Texas queso so great?
It just tastes good. It speaks to the soul. Good queso.
Good queso. Fucking goon.
So he's pro queso. Let me just.
He's definitely pro queso. He came out strong on that. His ground game on the cheese issues has been a little bit weak, especially in Texas, and I'm glad to see he's turning that around.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can put cheese dip on anything, right? I think.
Yeah, let's be clear. He's not talking about cheese. It's queso.
It's queso.
And they are different.
It's different. Here.
It speaks to the soul. Good queso.
That's what happens when they try to improvise. It speaks to the soul. What? Who says that?
He doesn't even realize that he's talking about cheese.
And this is that politician thing where they're proud of how full of shit they are when they're not even good at it. If this guy had to sit and do a show like this and just talk, you know how hard it is sometimes when nothing's really coming to your head and there's no energy and you're trying to get something going. Imagine him, trying to do a podcast or a talk show or something and just saying shit like this for 45 minutes. I would listen to that. I would. All right, hold on. Let's get through some more of this.
Okay.
Relaxes you.
Look, relaxes you?
Cheese dip can be served on a Ritz cracker. Or with one of those tiny Vienna sausages.
Who eats cheese dip on a Vienna sausage?
No.
You know what he's talking about. Those are tiny hot dogs.
He was making a valid reference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Queso is made to be scooped up with tortilla chips, dribbling down your chin and onto your shirt.
Why? Why
are you eating it like a heathen?
Yeah, everybody knows that that's not how you eat queso. You fucking scoop it up, you tap the excess off, and then you do that thing where you get it from the bowl to your mouth really fast, while you lean forward.
With your other hand underneath.
That's how a normal person eats queso.
What a bold statement, too. It's meant to be dribbling down your chin onto your shirt.
Yeah, dude, and there's obviously everyone thought of cum when he said that, right? I mean, was it just me? I think that was a little bit of a miscalculation on his part. You don't want to be motioning about liquids dribbling down your chin and onto your shirt. That just never sounds like hetero.
That's something.
You know?
Yeah, that's something
Speak
Trump.
into your soul.
Trump knows you never want to sound gay when you're talking to the press.
Ted Cruz seems to be a little confused on that issue. Yeah, he's he's definitely a bit mysterious, I'd say. You know, but like, what kind of animal are you? That's how you eat. Like, what kind of things is he doing at home? Just fucking his family staring at him awkwardly while he just smashes food around his face and rubs it all over himself. Like, no, it's
pours melted cheese on his bare chest.
It's relaxing. It's just what are you talking about?
Scooped up with tortilla chips, dribbling down your chin and onto your shirt.
I bet you'd like that.
One is a visceral, emotional, powerful family bond as you and your kids pour into nachos covered in queso. The other is party favors at an afternoon tea.
If you had asked me before we saw this if there was any way in the world that you could creep me out by talking about queso, I would have said there's no fucking way. But that thing about the deep visceral deep, what did he say? Hold on.
You and your kids pour into nachos covered in queso. The other is...
Oh, wait, hold on. It was before that. Yeah, and what is that? Also, you're pouring into nachos? I don't know if I've ever heard this terminology. This guy is a fucking creep with cheese, dude.
Dribbling down your chin.
Hold on. I want that visceral experience.
And onto
it's
your
right
shirt.
there.
One is a visceral, emotional, powerful family bond as you and your kids pour into nachos covered in queso.
That is something that only a serial child rapist could come up with, I feel like.
Can we run this through the Pizzagate filter for code and see what he's actually saying?
Well, according to the Pizzagate filter, wow, well, he is talking cheese, and he's talking about Vienna sausages, who no one would ever put cheese dip on. Another thing, what are you doing, you know? What are you talking about? Who puts cheese dip on Vienna? First of all, who eats Vienna sausages, really, ever? No one has eaten a Vienna sausage in 350 years.
Yeah, what is he?
What?
I was going to say, what is he, 100 years old?
Oh, okay, I kind of fucked the rhythm of that up for you, yeah. Sorry.
Vinny, I when watching this before the show, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Honestly, was that premeditated? Because you might be right.
He's talking
that is
cheese
creepy.
and, you know, I don't know.
Cheese and sausages.
According to the Pizzagate filter, this is a bit suspect. I will say, isn't it? And the people around him.
Yeah.
You're first, people.
When you put the Pizzagate goggles on, though, everything looks a little weird.
I know.
And sexy.
The people like behind him and around him, to just what a bunch. I just can't stand politics, and I don't know what these people's jobs are, but I imagine there's, you know, assistants and advisors and whoever, you know, they seem to be with Ted Cruz, and just the people in this world, they all look so vapid and phony and fucking just unnervingly weird. They're just awful looking. You know what I mean? They got these looks on their face like they're really they're like really proud of him while he's doing this too.
Right.
They're
they're very pro queso too.
Yeah.
No, they're so agreeable though. That's the look they have on their, you know, that their demeanor. It's just everything he says, that's their job, is to look like they agree with it.
Right. Yeah. They really should be looking at him like, what are you talking? Get away from that microphone, you creepy old man. You're going to ruin everything.
You're ruining everything.
Yeah, dude. We're all going to lose our jobs because of your fucking stupid rambling ass. Now get back in the limo where your pizza and hot dogs are waiting, sir.
Yeah. God, I can't believe you said visceral.
What a creep, dude. I don't know. It's just it is. I didn't pick up it would be one thing if I picked up the sense that like that's the joke. If he was like kind of aware that like he's making a joke where he takes cheese way too seriously, but it didn't come across like that at all. It just came across like a guy who was struggling to come up with something off the top of his head, and he's so used to just dramatizing and you know, just speaking in hyperbole and just complete bullshit all the fucking time that's just what came out. Yes, the cheese anything you talk about, you relate it to families or fear, some kind of fear, or what, you know, as a politician, you've got like fucking 3 or 4 tricks. So he goes with the family angle, and it's just over the top weird.
I think he mixed in the old way of speaking as a politician with the new way under the Trump era, and he just kind of got it all jumbled together and just came off like a blithering idiot.
Yeah, dude, blah, 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 blah.